Kevin, well, look, so much to talk about. It's such a dramatic game, but I guess start off with the fact that we're through to the next round.
I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? We made really hard work of it today, but as you say, getting through is the most important thing. However you have to do that. But yeah, I think it's a game ordinarily that, with the greatest respect, we could have. Yeah, it shouldn't have been so hard, but yeah, we're delighted to get in the hat for the next round.
And you never want to make excuses, but started the game without your captain, centre-back Gaz Dean, and then lost the other centre-back pairing when Glenn Walker had to go off injured. So you had to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, we were very stretched then, but we know we've got good players in our ranks. Albeit it's kind of in the same area that we're a little bit squeezed at the moment. And as you quite rightly point out, Gaz is a major player for us. He's team of the year for every season that he's been here for exactly that. He's a real character and leader within the group, and like I say, he sets great standards, and there's no two ways you're going to miss a player like that. But fair play to the boys, they've got on with it. We lose Glenn. Connor we had to give a fitness test to before the game, and he just gets on with it and has a really solid game. Obviously we have to manage his minutes, and we have to take him off, and we do. And then thereafter the rest of the lads still get on and still chase the game, which is fantastic.
And you brought young Brad Roltz to the club from Peterborough, here for a few months at least, and what a first 20 minutes or so for him.
Fantastic. I looked at him last year and spoke to Sam at Peterborough, watched clips of him, and you can see he's got an eye for goal. He needs to play some senior football, which is obviously the reason he's here. But I just felt it was a little bit too soon for him last season, and the way that we played, we didn't generally play with two out-and-out strikers last season, so we didn't take Peterborough up on the option. But obviously he's another season on his back. Peterborough have been really kind, and they've allowed him to come here for free, which is a fantastic gesture from their chairman, realising how tough it is for clubs like us and everybody at the moment, and to allow him to come here whilst we're not allowed fans in is just a fantastic gesture. And you'd hope people over and above Peterborough that they'd offer the same situation to clubs like, we're very appreciative of that, and hopefully he comes here and continues to develop and play the senior football that he needs, and the lad's going to have a great career, I've no doubt about that. If we can play a small part in his progress, then it's a benefit for everybody.
And it was a terrific FA Cup tie out there. It's a shame we couldn't have spectators here to enjoy it. It was always going to be a tough game, but pleased with the way the players matched Billericay at the physical side of the game.
Yeah, I think we identified at half time that we felt our fitness would kick in, albeit we didn't want to be 2 goals down at the time. But Brad's gone on and had a real effect, and he's done the thing that we didn't do well enough up until that period, and he's worked the target, 2 great connections, 2 fantastic goals, and it needed a spark and something like that. And when he got the finish, terrific finish. It just gives everyone that little bit of belief, and then he's dropped on the second one, and it's equally as good. And it just the lift it gave to everybody at that time, when you're sort of thinking, we probably deserved a little bit more. I don't think we deserved to be 2 down, but fair play to to Billericay. They've hurt us when they had the moments and opportunities, and made life really difficult for us today.
And finally then, we've got to come to the penalty shootout. We've spoken over the last couple of seasons, it feels like once too often, when it hasn't gone our way, but we struck some good penalties today, and Danny made a couple of good saves as well. Yeah,
it's nice that Danny's had a moment to kind of redeem himself. He's been fantastic for me since he's been here, and very apologetic obviously about the first goal, and overall it wouldn't be the best 90 minutes he's had, but it's just kind of nice that he's had that chance to go and make all the difference, and that's the character that he is. He's deep into his career now, and he's got that about him. He stays strong on it, and goalkeepers that they can be the hero in that situation, and delighted that he was, because he's a fantastic character. He's great to have around the place, and he's, like I say, generally he's really consistent for us, and just shows a bit of resolve which he's got. He's not the noisiest. He's a quiet lad, but he goes about his business in a focused and disciplined manner, and delighted for him. He deserves that. He works hard at his game, and fair play to it. It's just nice note to finish on.
Great. So just finally then, another game comes up very quickly on Tuesday. The games are going to come thick and fast. You're going to have to look at perhaps bringing somebody else into that squad given the injury situation?
Yeah, we are, very stretched now. Both, obviously Glenn won't feature and Gaz will be highly doubtful. So it does put a squeeze on us. So yes, I need to do a bit of work tomorrow and see what we can potentially bring in. But like I say, we've got a lot of good players in that group that get on with the job, and none of us want to make excuses. Everybody gets injuries. It's unfortunate that you've got the lion's share in that defensive area, but if we can get through this little period and pick up points along the way, then it just gives everybody a boost for when we get everybody back on that field fit and well, and show the team that we really can be.
Look, well done today.
Thank you.